My neighbor kept using his industrial snowblower to blast all the snow from his driveway directly onto my freshly shoveled car, burying it and freezing the doors shut, which is why I turned my garden hose into an ice-making weapon and turned his property into a skating rink. I live in a part of the country where winter is brutal and temperatures drop to 20 below zero. My neighbor Doug is the laziest man on earth. Instead of blowing the snow onto his own lawn like a normal person, he aims the chute of his machine sideways. Every single morning, I would wake up to find my sedan completely buried under 5 feet of heavy packed snow. I missed work twice because I had to spend an hour digging my car out. I walked over to Doug's house. I asked him politely to aim the chute the other way. He laughed in my face and said, "The wind took it, not my problem. Buy a garage if you don't like it." I decided to solve the problem myself. The next night, a massive blizzard hit. The forecast predicted temperatures of 10 degrees below zero. I waited until Doug cleared his driveway. He spent 2 hours making it perfectly clean asphalt. He went inside to drink hot cocoa. I went to my laundry room. I connected my heavy-duty garden hose to the hot water tap. Hot water actually freezes faster and clearer than cold water in extreme temperatures. I dragged the hose to the property line. I stood there for 45 minutes. I sprayed a fine mist over his entire driveway. I coated the black asphalt in a thin, invisible layer of water. Because it was so cold, it froze instantly into a sheet of deadly black ice. Then I turned the nozzle to the jet setting. I aimed it at his beloved SUV. I encased the door handles, the windows, and the windshield wipers in an inch of solid, diamond-hard ice. I went to bed. The next morning, I watched from my kitchen window with a cup of coffee. Doug walked out the front door in his slippers to get the newspaper. He took one step onto the driveway. His feet flew up in the air like a cartoon character. He landed hard on his back and slid 15 feet down the driveway, all the way to the mailbox. He tried to stand up, but it was too slippery. He had to crawl on his hands and knees back to the garage. Then he tried to get in his car to go to work. He pulled the handle. It didn't budge. He pulled harder. Nothing. He spent the next 2 hours standing in the freezing cold with a hairdryer and an extension cord trying to melt the ice off his door while I watched and laughed. He never blew snow on my side again, and watching him crawl across his own driveway was the coldest, sweetest revenge I have ever tasted.